Oh, hello, friends. Here we are at the Wandering Bard. It is Monday night, and it is me, Lori Grafe. Jeremy is in Arizona having a wonderful time at Ren Fair out in Arizona. He and Mark Williams are performing there all through March and having a fantastic time there. The weather has been pretty marvelous there, and actually the weather here today in Pennsylvania was really good. I was actually out on a walk after work with just like a long sleeve shirt on and like no jacket because like the sun was blazing, so I was like, there's no way I can wear a jacket because it was a walk run. I'm not gonna like it was a little bit of both, so you can't it'd just be too hot. So anyway, it's that season to get back into running shape. Yeah, so that's kind of been my week, getting back into running shape and just kind of watching DVDs. I watched Lord of the Rings this past week, the extended versions, of course, and that was pretty cool to dig back into those. Although the CGI doesn't hold up, but it probably can't. I'm not gonna lie. I think I like the Rings of Power series that's going on, but I could do a reboot of Lord of the Rings, like the trilogy. I think it would be cool, like maybe in like another 10 years where it'd be like acceptable again or something. I don't know. I think there's a market for it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Tell me what you think. When's the last time like anybody's watched the DVDs? Because the story is still good, even though the books are better. We can go down that road, but for the theatrical part and like the dramatics and the music and the scene, the scenery, it's epic. It's beautiful. So speaking of that, because that's what is that New Zealand? Most of that? Am I wrong? Please remind me. And then I guess my question is like, has anybody been to any of like, movie spots? Like like famous movie was filmed here. Oh, I was there, or you went to see it, or whatever, because that would be kind of cool too. Anyways, Lord of the Rings, so good. Anyway, I'm here with a clip and chat session. What we do is we just show clips of Jeremy. That's what we're gonna do tonight. It's Jeremy and Mark's rehearsal videos that they sent me from last week. Now they were out hiking on the Meridian Interpretive Trail, which is outside of their camp. It's not too far from the Renaissance Festival, and the videos are from there. So yeah. Oh, hey Rachel, I know you too, and hello Matt and Judith who are in the chat, and everybody else who's tuned in. Hello, so good to see you. So yeah, clip and chat, just hanging, doing the thing. This first video is Daphne. So if you were here last week, you know that Daphne, damn it, was a problem. So now the problem is fixed. And without further ado, here are some videos.
Hey Wanderers, this is Jeremy Grafe and Mark Williams. We are here at Meridian Interpretive Trail, and we've got some songs for you. When Daphne from fair Phoebus did fly, the west wind most sweetly did blow in her face. Her silken scarf scarce sheltered her eyes. The god cried, "Oh pity," and held her in chase. "Stay, nymph, stay," cried Apollo. "Tarry and turn me, sweet nymph, stay. Lion or tiger doth thee follow. Turn thy fair eyes and look this way. Turn to me, pretty sweet, and let our red lips meet. Pity, oh Daphne, pity, pity. Pity, oh Daphne, pity me." She gave no ear unto his cry, but still did neglect him the more he did moan. Though he did entreat, she still did deny, and earnestly prayed him to leave her alone. "Never, never," cried Apollo, "unless to love me thou wilt consent. And still with my voice so hollow, I'll cry to thee while life be spent. But prove Fifth thou turn to me for some felicity. Pity, oh Daphne, pity, pity. Pity, oh Daphne, pity me. She fled, he'd not be denied. Apollo pursued her to desperate end. She raised a plea, an exhausted cry. Father, deliver me from Phoebus' hand. Help me keep my oath to Diana, unsullied by either god or man. Take me away from grasping suitor, whom I'll not favor with my consent. River gulf barren, please change her to laurel tree. Pity, oh Daphne, pity, pity. Pity, oh Daphne, laurel tree. Pity, oh Daphne, pity, pity. Pity, oh Daphne, laurel tree.
Bald head, fully in sun, glowing, completely blind.
Sweet. And we're moving on to another location before the sun broils us in place. See you soon. Take these seeds with you as you go. May they line your pocket with memory to remind us when you've gone. You can leave something of beauty. Leave us bright echoes of your passing. Stalks unbent and petals shining. Of the strength that led you here. Sunflowers unfold in the dawning.
Hello, hello. We are back. Those are two videos. The first one was Daphne, and the second one is called Sunflowers, and that is an original Jeremy song that he wrote in response to Russia invading Ukraine, which is hard to believe that is still going on. But yes, here we are. That song is written for the empowerment of the Ukrainian people. And it is quite lovely. It is a very beautiful song. Yeah. And then, yes, we were talking about movies in the chat. I will have to check out those Lord of the Rings audiobooks. That does seem really cool. When Jeremy and I were like maybe the first couple years we were together, he would read me the books because it was just easier because he knows the pronunciation a lot better, and then that was a lot cooler because so he would read those books to me. And we haven't done that in a minute, so it'd be cool to do that again. But I would like to listen to the audio because it is kind of hard to get through for me, books like that, because there's just so much like story building and world building. But now that I've kind of watched the movies a couple times and have a better understanding of it than I did, 15 years ago when I was like, I didn't know about it, to be honest with you. I didn't know. I just wasn't like, it just wasn't part of my growing up until later, like all these really cool things. But yeah, I'm really happy it is. And yes, Star Wars. I did watch that too, like maybe 2 weeks ago, the original trilogy. And like we were saying, I have it, Jeremy has it on a CD that somebody, one of his friends made from a VHS. That's like the original Star Wars movies that you would have seen in the theater when they were originally released. What's the first one? 1978. Correct me if I'm wrong. And so I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what the new, I only know like some of the things that are changed. I don't even know if I watch them now, I'd be like, what is this? Because I've watched these original ones for so long. And they're really terrible quality, like Matt is saying, like the aspect ratio. But they're so good. And so I don't know if anybody really likes the new movie Solo. But man, when you rewatch those original Star Wars movies, you can see so much of like what they pulled for that new movie. So like it's so good, for real. Like the acting in that new movie, I captured Harrison Ford's character so well. And I don't know, I think that movie, I don't know why it got such bad reviews, because it's really, really good. Anyway, that's just my Star Wars opinion on it. To each their own. Everybody's got their own. But yeah, we could go on and on about that. We could. Yes, I'm reading some of the chat. Yeah, so anyway, cool stuff. I did get to see, like, I maybe told the story before, some of the interesting, like, Star Wars artifacts that were kind of traveling around. At one point, many, many, many years ago, they were in Lancaster County because a local company was building, like, the glass cases and things for that. So I got to see Han Solo and Carbonite, and that was really cool. And, like, the original like score and some other really cool things. And yeah, I have pictures of that somewhere in the depths of actual film. So actually I heard film is coming back. People are like really interested again in like disposable cameras and like digital cameras and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Do it. You should do it. It's fun. Yeah. So, hey, friends, I'm Lori Grafe. I'm here hosting the Clip and Chat session. Jeremy is in Arizona Renaissance Festival having a grand old time in that nice heat, warm weather, although we had some great weather today in Pennsylvania. We had some snow, and that's all gone now. It's completely melted and just like warm weather. And some flowers are starting to make their way, like the snowdrops. And snow geese are in their like migration. I don't know if I'll get out there this week, but I think the count was like 50,000 on Friday in this wildlife refuge kind of close to our house, which is kind of cool that we get to, see something like that. Like, it's really amazing. And yeah. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, so Jeremy is going to be back at Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. We are super excited about it. He's going to be there for the first 6 weeks with Lemning, which is Jordan Cavalier and Marshall Fisher. So it'll be the trio of them playing, and it's very, very, very exciting. So exciting that I dug into the clips and I found a nice little clip when they were there at the end. It was probably like late October. Might have been even the last weekend. But this is A La Una. It is from Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. It is Jeremy, Jordan, and Marshall. And it is at the O'Malley's Pub stage. So it's kind of like in the back end of the fair. It's this quiet little stage that they built. And there's like a bar next door. But I kind of like this one because you kind of can feel the background and you can hear like the bell ring, and you can hear like little like tidbits in the background. And like Rachel, if you're still watching, I'm pretty sure you and I were sitting on the bench together for this one. So here it is. We're just going to play this one now.
I'm Jeremy Gray. We have a collection of medieval and Renaissance songs for you.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. So that is a little clip from Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair last season. Probably, I think that was the end of October. It might have been the last weekend because I'm trying to remember when Jordan was there. I think it was the last weekend. Um, and so, yeah, it's just happy to announce that they're going to be back this year for the first 6 weeks at Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. So I thought I'd just share a little clip of that. Um, and yeah, we do really love that stage. It is kind of a cool. It's kind of tucked in the back, but and it's kind of quiet. Like it's kind of away from everything except for the bar right there, which is cool. But we have such a good time with the people who run the bar too. Anyway, oh yeah. Speaking of movies, anybody going to go see Dune 2? Cause that's out, and this camera is being temperamental tonight. So we're gonna go see it next week. That's right. We're gonna go see it next week. I have news. Jeremy's coming home. He's gonna come home for a visit. His plane comes in next Monday night. So that means there will be no live stream next Monday night. We are going to take a break. I am going to be picking him up from Baltimore Airport, and we're going to be hanging out for a couple days, and then he flies back on Friday. So we're actually going to go see Dune 2 next week, which I didn't think we were going to get to be able to see it together in the theater. I was going to go by myself, honestly, because, man, I'm really excited about it because I really liked the first one. I don't know, just like this sweeping epic of a movie. It's just all about the cinematography of things for me, mostly. I mean, the story's great, but man, the design, the costumes, like, anyway, Dune 2. Oh, Ray, you got to see the first one. You do. You really do. Just watch it. But we missed it when it was in the theater. So I think you kind of miss on all like the crazy details, and like if you watch some like behind the scenes things, like the sets aren't CGI. Those sets are like legit, like they built them. So there's like this like sweeping epic in like one of the bedroom shots, and I'm like, wow, that's cool to take the time to do that and just do the practical thing. I don't know, movie magic stuff always amazes me. It's just really, really fascinating. Just all the work and stuff people do to do it. Anyway, yeah, so Jeremy's coming home. It's very, very, very exciting. And he'll just be home for a couple days, and then he's going to head on back to Arizona. So we're going to take a break from the live stream next week. So I will miss you guys, but, we're going to hang out. I got to go pick him up at the airport. What am I going to do? It's right at the time. It's like the same time. So, yeah. Anyway, I have like a couple more songs and then like a final song. So we'll just kind of jump into that. This one is called Una Matica.
I will always love you. Yes, I will always love you.
Little time travel as we hang out with two of our favorite English songwriters. Yep.
Bert and Ernie.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, goodness, yes. Mark saying, Jeremy's like, two famous English songwriters, and Mark says Bert and Ernie. That's just their kind of like funny shtick. But that song is it is Greensleeves, the tune of Greensleeves, but the lyrics are changed. And Jeremy's been playing that, and we call it Green Song, because it is the lyrics from the Cure song, Love Song, to Greensleeves, the tune of Greensleeves. So if you look up the Cure Love Song, those are the lyrics. So that's why Judith, it's probably an interesting take on it, because it's not exactly, it's one of those like melting things where Jeremy realized, like, wait a minute, these lyrics fit exactly into Greensleeves, which is, I think, common for a lot of like, medieval music and other music, because everything, right, as time goes, everything builds on something else or is influenced by something else, or like a riff that I can't even remember what it was. It's like a famous riff that it's literally just off of like a Bach tune, and I was like, what? I can't remember like the specifics, and that's probably not the specifics of it, but it was basically like a famous riff that's just based off of like, Renaissance music, which is like really cool. It was like 80s hair metal, you know what I mean? That's based off of like, anyway, you could go into, there's so many like things like that. And I see a lot of stuff online. Like I love like hip hop for that reason, like the sampling culture, because I love to hear like really weird samples, and you're like, where did they get that? Or how did that work? Like, oh, that's from this TV show, or that's from this or that and the other thing. And it's so interesting, so cool. Folk tradition. Yeah. Taking an old song and reinventing it. Exactly. That's, right. It's so cool. Music is amazing. And anyway, thanks friends for being here. Yeah. Thanks, friends, for being here tonight with me. I'm so excited to share these songs with you and hang out for these clip-in chat sessions. So I do have one more song to share, but I just want to tell you that next week, Jeremy is coming home on Monday, so I will not be doing a clip-in chat session next week, but it will continue forward after that, and maybe I'll get some more rehearsal stuff, but I also went through a lot of Pennsylvania Ren Fair videos this past weekend, so I'm going to try and share some of those maybe in one of the upcoming clip-in chats, like the collaborations that happen, like with other singers and friends. And Rachel's in the chat, and she, one of those videos is her singing on that stage, that small stage at Pennsylvania with Jeremy and Lemning. So stuff like that. There's like other stuff with Luke Lee and Alex, and Trio Mondo, which is Alex, Grace, and Vid. And there's just so many collaborations that happen at Ren Fair, which is like really one of the cool things. I mean, at Pennsylvania, I'm not really sure, at other sites just because of like timing, but at Pennsylvania, it seems to be really cool and collaborative. So I'm going to try and share some of those videos that I took. So yeah, thanks friends for hanging out, doing the thing. And I appreciate you all so much. I hope you all have a fantastic week. And we'll give you hopefully get a little update, when Jeremy's back. Maybe we'll just like pop in or something. Maybe it'll be like a little surprise thing. Maybe not. I don't know. I might be. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, friends. Thanks for tuning in. I won't see you next week, but I'll see you the week after that. Here's the final song. to you, friends.
Well, hey, friends, it's been fun hanging out with you again, however distant we are. Thanks so much for tuning in. Do remember that Mark and I have a little EP that you can go ahead and download right now. We're pretty excited about it. You get to hear, well, some of the songs we played for you tonight. Anyway, love you all. See you real soon. Kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyming. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may all might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well. For the style and for beauty there is none can excel. She smiles on my countenance as she sits on my knee. Sure there's no one on earth who's as happy as me. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Our ship lies at harbor, we're ready to dock. I wish a safe landing without any shock. If I ever should meet you by land or by sea, I will always remember your kindness to me. So here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may all might never all meet here again. My footsteps may falter, my wit it might fail, my course may be challenged by November gale. Ere fortune shall prove to be friend or be foe, you will always be with me wherever I go. So here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief
Maybe not right here. Down the trail a little bit, up the trail a little bit,
All right.
up on the ridge.
Down and
Wherever
down.
we meet, yeah.
That's right.